Hi everybody, Jean-Charles Compagnon with the KiOui apps. Today I want to do a little video on Ki Markdown. One of the recurring questions that we have is how can you stop a markdown once the markdown started? Once eBay has started the markdown, there were some problem, you just want to delete the sale. Well, one of the big problem with eBay's Markdown Manager, if we go to here, is that you cannot delete an active sale, and there is no way for you to end that sale. So let's say, for example, that in everything 90 days here, I have those 3 items in it, and I really, right now, I don't want those items to be on sale. I don't want them to come back into that sale right here, so I want to delete it. So the thing that you can do is you can edit this sale here, and you can clear listings. When you do that, it's going to remove all of the listing. You can see now 0 listing added to it. And if I click create my sale, it doesn't really create the sale. It's going to update it and remove all of the listings from it. So now I have this sales with 0 item. And therefore, you can just let it end. Let eBay run its course. Now the problem is that our application Ki Markdown that actually created that sale here will keep trying to add items to that sale every hour. So those items were removed, and we're going to try to add them back to that sale here. So what you're going to want to do is go to our application Ki Markdown, and you're going to look at the active markdowns here. We also have the markdown status here that tells you some of the markdowns, but the one that you want to look at is the active markdown. So we have our sale here, everything 90 days. So if you do not want items to be added to the sale anymore, you can delete it by pressing this button here, or you can simply edit and unactivate that sale. Because this sale is not activated anymore, we will not add any item to that sale anymore. There you go. So now we have our sale here, everything 90%, that is not activated. Now it's important to realize that these are the active markdown. Inside markdown here, we still have this everything 90 days that keeps recreating every 2 days. So 2 days from now, it's probably going to add those items back into that sale unless you remove that sale as well here so it doesn't keep coming back. So this is important to do those 2 things to make sure that, one, because we've removed or deactivated it here, the items will not be added to that sale on eBay. However, on let's see, July 9th, it will recreate a sale, and it will probably add those items back into it. So if you don't want it to keep recurring, you got to delete here. This is the recurring sales that keeps happening every 2 days, because we have it every 2 days here in our settings. So you got to delete the recurring one. And if you want to delete, so if you delete the recurring one, it deletes it, it prevents it from happening again. However, it does not delete the one that's currently there, because eBay does not allow anybody to delete markdown at this time. So what you have to do is go to the active markdown and either delete or disable the sale here so that our application does not add the item to that sale. Then you go to the eBay here, and you click edit here, and you make sure to clear all of the items out of it. So right now they're already cleared, so I don't have to do it, but you saw how I did it earlier. Therefore, now you have a sale with no item on eBay that's just going to run its course, and once it has ended, you can delete it. Now, if you delete it from here, then we're not going to know how to delete that sale. However, if you just disable it like this, when it will end, we will just delete it for you, and it will be out of your list. So this is the easiest way of disabling a sale. Now, keep in mind that this sale here found those 3 items to add. Now, those 3 items are not being added to this sale here because it's disabled, But it does not mean that it could not be added to another cell that would match criteria. For example, if one of those 3 items was a wig, it might be added to that cell here as well. So it's important to realize that because you remove them from one cell does not mean that it cannot be added to another one. But by doing what we did here, by disabling the cell here, we're preventing it from being added to that cell on eBay that you cannot delete. And what happens is you just end up with a cell that is just with 0 items. So it's active, it's cool, there's a cell, it's a bucket, it's there, but it's not active. Just like, for example, wigs, this cell here, it's a cell that repeats every day, and right now it has 0 item into it. But if it matches my criteria, I will then add to it. So I hope this explains to you how to disable a cell, since you cannot remove a cell from Markdown Manager unless the cell has expired. I'm hoping that this will help some of you. Thank you.